this is an interesting name to pronounce. Wonder how it do. Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I'm JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the Red Screen Sheffield Wednesday save, and we're still in March. We just had a youth intake and we've had some pretty decent players, I think. The first of which is Garry, and pretty good central midfielder, has quite a bit of very wonderful traits that I'm excited about. Mentals looks pretty decent already, to be honest with you. Technique's looking good, first touch is good, so he's good for pretty much being a playmaker for the team. Very happy to see him in this youth intake. He's also shoots from distance, so box to box could also work, but it wouldn't make use of his flair that he has, which we would definitely want to make use of. Wouldn't be the best for forward midfielder. Roaming playmaker. I kind of want him to be a roaming playmaker because that's what we use, but he's not gonna. It doesn't use his flair that much. So I think an advanced playmaker would be what we're looking to make this guy. If we can make him into a roaming playmaker, that's even better. But he's only just turned up today, and I'm already excited by thinking about what I can do with him to make him a better player. But then we got this guy. This is going to be a pronunciation I'll have to do over and over again. Bajai Jintapapu Tanasari. Jintapapu Tanasari. I think I've got that right. I think. Correct me if I have got that wrong, but I think he's a striker by trade, naturally, but he can play as a winger. And I think we can also make him a deep line playmaker to make use of his flair. Yes, we need to improve his strength and his balance, and his heading's not great. So make him go and jumping reach already. But I think he could be a deep line forward. Not a deep line playmaker. I don't know why I said that. But deep line forward could also be a midfielder. He could be an attacking midfielder too. So he can be an advanced playmaker if we really wanted to do that to him. And actually, he looks like an advanced playmaker in the attacking position, attacking midfielder. I tell you what, I think the idea of making him an attacking midfielder could be very interesting indeed, to be honest with you. Shadow striker, advanced playmaker, and attacking midfielder. He's got all the traits I'm looking for these, especially in the mentals. Again, good mentals to begin with. Dribbling is good as well. Good technique. Not the pass is 9, but he's not the worst in the world. Same as long shots. Long shots are 9s. He can run through the ball he's runs the ball through the center, so he could be someone we can use to have him as a winger. He can be an advanced winger too. Inverted winger, sorry. And he's got a lot of decent traits that I would look for in a winger too. So I'm going to have to be very cautious to see what I can make with him, because I'm excited for 2 of my players that have come through the youth intake. But now that I've talked about the youth intake, how do we get on in the games since we last met off? Not been a lot, but we still have had some games. But the first game we had since we last left off was a 2-1 defeat against Norwich City. They actually took the lead through Top Cantwell, and Top Cantwell did himself justice in this game. He got a second goal just before the end of the game. He latched onto it, ran, and then did that finish. It was a very good solo goal. I'll give him credit for that. We did get a late goal to try and fight back, but we left a bit too late. Marriott gets to this and scores his 12th of the season, but we couldn't get anything out of this. Norwich deserved the win. They were the better team of the day. We weren't at our best. Could we have done better? Yes, but it is what it is. I'm not too upset. It's Norwich City. They just came down from the Premier League. We're not expected to beat them, are we? Let's be honest. As for the last game we had, it was actually against Huddersfield, and they actually took a quick free kick, which caught our defenders off guard and allowed us to start to score. But just before half time, Marriott intercepts his pass, gets in the penalty area and scores for his 13th of the season. I need to get him back next season if we can. I don't think they'll be allowing to get him back next season, but what do you know? You never know. They might be kind enough to do so. And we were probably the better side. We were definitely the better side here. And we probably should have got more than a point because we were just that good on the day. And Huddersfield before this game had actually gone 6 games without a win. Now make it 7 since that game. And yeah, 2 points in the last 2 matches. Not ideal, but we've been pretty good beforehand, so we should be very, very promising. So let's see where we are on the table now, with 9 games to go. And with those 9 games to go, we are now 9 points clear of Millwall. Coventry have suddenly decided to come to life as well, and they're now 7 points clear of Millwall. And it really makes me wonder what we could have done if we didn't have a point deduction. But it is what it is. I mean, yes, we'll be in 13th place, but it's just a minor inconvenience at this point. Next year, we'll be able to have a season when we don't have any points deduction, and we can just do ourselves justice as long as we can sort our financial situation out, because my god, I'm really worried about that now. And I'm worried about it because we're now minus 4.5 million at the moment. We're overspending. We're going to cut the wages down because we're going to have some players leaving. I'm going to get rid of Westwood. Actually, think about that. I need to do it now. Can I set for release? Yes. I kind of want him gone. He's fast as best. And he's only a good League One player. And we've got Cameron Dawson, who is a lot better. Like, a lot better. Okay, I don't know why these don't work, but compared to 2, it's kind of obvious to see that we've got a better goalkeeper in Cameron Dawson now, who's wanted by Brighton. They can bugger off. I'm not selling. I mean, look at this. Westwood is getting 30k a week, and I have not used him at all. Dawson's not even getting a third of that. The problem with this club is that they spend too much money on players that we don't actually use. And partly, like I could say it's my fault for not using them, but at the same time, they're aging. They're aging players. We should do better than this. Oh, also, Jordan Rose is leaving for San Jose Earthquakes. He's leaving in July. And that's another 35k off the bill. So, take that as you will. But yeah, once we do this, we'll be committed to, I say, about 330,000, give or take. And that's not even talking about the players that we are not even looking at yet. So I think we've got a lot of potential here. We just need to make sure we do something. Is there any prize money in this division? I don't think there is, right? It's just transfers. It's just sponsorship money that we're getting a money for. Where are we in this list? We're 11th. So we get 1.3 million in sponsorship money. Wow. Okay. I didn't realize we had that little. Rooney is pretty much one of the reasons why we get so much money in sponsorships as well, isn't it? Isn't he? So that's pretty annoying. Rules. Do we get any money for prize money? No, we just get 120k in parachute check. Okay. So we're probably going to have to get rid of some players, unfortunately. Club entering admission will face a 12 points penalty deduction. Please don't do that to us, because we don't want to be in that again. Oh god, I'm actually scared now. Can I just check? Financial fair play. We will not fail this. So, okay. So we should get some money back. And hopefully we can get some money and sell players as well. I'm just going to say that. Kind of wish I knew what I was getting into. But at the same time, we started with 6 million. We're now only at minus 4 million. It could be worse. Also, we got Barnsley today, so that's also the reason we're doing this today. So, have fun with this. What can we do against Barnsley? We should beat them. And go above them at the table. And also potentially go above Swansea. We could go as high as 17th place today if the results go away. Swansea need to lose to Cardiff. They don't want to do that. Middlesbrough need to avoid winning against Millwall, which is probably not what we want, actually. Beat Millwall, okay. I want you to beat Millwall so we can build a gap of 12 points to Millwall. We need this, and I think we can do this a lot. I genuinely believe this. We could do this. Also, defend more narrowly. Should I? Maybe. Yeah, let's do that. And we're gonna bring players in because we 100% need to win. I'm not. Why? Can I do this instead? No? Yes? No? No, apparently not. Oh yeah, Palmer. I'm gonna probably sell Palmer. I'm just gonna be honest and say this. He's very, very good for all three sides, but he's a fringe player who's good enough for League One only. We need to replace him. We need to replace a lot of players, actually. Think about it. How about you, Lees? You are a decent championship. So most of the players are decent championship or not good in other areas. We need to work on that and improve these things. Izzy Brown. Oh yeah, Barry Bannon will play this game as well. Apparently he's declined. He's starting to decline a little bit, which is a bit concerning because I gave him a new contract at the beginning of the season for 25.5k. So I probably shouldn't have done that in hindsight now, but he was good. He's like really good at the time. And I thought, yeah, he should be good. We shouldn't have to worry too much about this stuff, you know? It's not like he's going to decline so much that he will be one of those players that just I'm going to look back on and think, why did I get that much money to? But there you go. Could be one of those things. Either way, this is a squad we're going to go with. I'm literally going with the suggestion from my board, not my board, my background staff, because I kind of want to trust them in these situations. Actually, shouldn't we do this as well? Yeah, that feels like a move. I kind of want to do that. He just feels like the better player in that position. So let's do that, and let's see what we can do. Okay, 6 players are not happy with the familiarity of the formation, but most other players are good. Tackle harder, get stuck in. Yes, this is very good indeed. Oh, and hitting early crosses too. We're doing that. We actually answered that early on last time, but might do well again this time. As we play against Barnsley, hope for the best. I think we can beat them. We should be able to beat them, but we're in a good start anyway. So Marriott's form, scored 2 goals in the last 2 games, should be even better. Okay, so I'm going to have to look back at this and wonder if my microphone's working, because apparently my stream deck's not working properly, which is awkward. But apparently it says that it is working, but at the same time saying it's not. So I'm very confused right now. But here's Marriott on the ball. Brown, Longo, reach, Marriott, Dominic, finds reach. He can play it in the middle. He didn't. He's cleared away, but we get the ball back. Brown again. Can we do something here? Bannon finds reach. Who scores? 1-0. 5 minutes in. Well, not even 5 minutes. This is 5th of the season, not even a minute in, and we're 1-0 up. This is great stuff. We needed this to really give ourselves a solid foundation. He even lost the ball at 1.2, so it looks very, very good right now, doesn't it? Let's see what we can do, and if we can ensure we can get ourselves a win. Yes. Bannon's on the ball. Longo finds Marriott, who is Marriott. Is Brown now, and I think we can do something here. I thought Longo, Bannon, Marriott, reach. Plays it across to Palmer, who hasn't been brilliant, but he's done decent things as well. Harris, and now Brown is wide. Okay, we've got the better chances so far. Starts with a free kick. Woodrow gets to that and he scores. Okay, 11th of the season for him, and questioning our defence there. I have to question the defence because we should not have allowed him to get in and score from this. And if we're allowing him, who was the defender there that messed up over? I don't even hate him. I feel he's only just on as well, so timed that perfectly, if anything. But it's a disappointment that we've conceded, but it is what it is. We just need to avoid being stupid, really, and going behind, which I think we can avoid doing, as Harris heads it away. So Bauer being cleared away again. Here's reach. Now we know what he can do. Brown on the ball. Can find reach if he wants to. He can play it back instead, which is good. And Brown plays it across to Harris. Oh, it's just over. Last game for international break too, so it'd be very, very good to get this win. Fraser. And I gotta say, that's a pretty bad miss from Barnsley's point of view. They should be scoring those. We seem like we haven't really been at our best since we conceded. Or since the first goal winning, we've just not really been brilliant, have we? And Styles on the ball. Okay, Palmer's got rid of this. But no one's really up there to really take it. Marriott's not going to be that quick. So Bauer gets rid of it. And it's finally throws to Fraser. Now it's Styles. But Palmer gets it back. Banner gets the ball now, sorry. Reach plays it back to Flint. Finds Reach. And can play it down the side. He plays across to Harris instead. He has a chance. And Kadeem Harris gets his note for the season. Well, there you go. Reach has had a goal and assist to his name. Good stuff for him. And we're now 2-1 up. Lead again. The perfect response, I think. I was literally going to say demand more. I was going to demand more from them, but they've just done this. So, there you go. 2 goals. Good stuff. I'm very content right now. A chance, I think. With Dawson now. I think we've got a chance. We may not have a chance at all. But Windass is in. And that's terrible defending from their point of view. And Windass, surely no. He's been denied. Okay. Probably should have made that free. Here's Williams now. I wonder how much will be ruining these missed chances soon. I genuinely thought, but the referee was our player for a second. Smith finds Townsend. How has he got in? How has Connor Chaplin got in like that? That is terrible defending. I'm actually disappointed. They're saying that Dawson should be blamed for this, but I don't think he is. Smith is. It's just bad defending. The defender just doesn't go up with him. Flint just doesn't go with him, and he should be doing better than that. It's been one of those games where we've taken the lead twice, we've been pegged back twice, and I'm actually a bit annoyed by this because we should be beating Barnsley. As Collins plays it forward, we get the ball back. Here's Whitburn. Reach. Finds Marriott, but he's lost out. But Whitburn gets it back. Here's Windass. Can play it. I was going to say he can pass it, but he's gone for goal instead. If that goes in, I'm not complaining. But the fact he doesn't pass it and he's missed it is actually going to be more annoying for me. But if this ends up being a 10-point lead over Millwall and Millwall don't win, then we're good. Palmer clears it away. Doesn't really find Marriott. And we're being pegged back in our own half right now. It doesn't feel like we've been at our best. Especially with that sort of chance. And he's offside, thankfully. But, oh dear, dear, dear. International break could not come soon enough. Oh, Bauer. He's miles off. My goodness. I'm amazed he thought he can get away with that. I really am amazed. But it's going to be a 2-2 draw away from home against Barnsley. I guess I'll take it. But at the same time, we really should be winning these. I feel like we should be winning this game. They had one more shot. It was on target too. But they... Yeah. I expect the goals per game is higher than theirs. But they also at least should have got 1 goal. But I just have to say, we shouldn't be dropping points here. I know I'm being critical and saying that, but it's just how I feel about the whole matter. I guess I can also say about unlucky, but whatever. It's one of those games. You feel like you can get more of it, and we just didn't. It was definitely fascinating, but... And he did well. I don't know. I kind of feel disappointed, even if we're 10 points clear of Millwall now, who lost to Middlesbrough. But I feel disappointed with the fact that we're not winning that game and extending our lead over the relegation zones. And if Coventry win that game in hand, who I guess is against Swansea. Yeah, Swansea. Or something. I don't think it's Wickham. Is it? Oh god, it is it's against Wickham. I just realised now. Because Swansea are playing against Cardiff. Oh god. And Cardiff do win. So Coventry have their game in hand against Wickham. Oh, that means they can be 11 points with us again. Cool. But, despite everything, I'm actually going to end things here. I hope you guys have actually enjoyed yourselves. I hope I'll see you again in the very near future. And, well, as that 10 match can be some home runs comes to an end, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. Hope you come back next time and that you will subscribe to the channel. Really helps me out a lot, as sort of like and all that jazz. But until next time, goodbye and good night.